Hello, hello. It's the English poet Joey John Maguire coming out of my lovely little bungalow, which I've now renamed Poet's End, because this is where I'm going to end my days sooner or later. Miserable day again. I think we've had our summer, yeah? But hey ho, I knew that when I came to these islands. I live in a tiny village called Grava, which is not far. Well, it's 27 miles from Stornoway by road, in the middle of nowhere, but it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm playing catch up. I had a problem with my microphone, which I must apologise for, because I had to upload yesterday. I uploaded 9 poems using this microphone, but it came with this little thing, and turned out that it doesn't work properly. And I just happened to have a really old one, about 10-year old, stuck it in, and hey ho, what a difference. Anyway, here's my next poem. It's called Overreaction. My intuitive intellect, combined with my altruistic nature, compels me to share with everyone the wisdom of my thoughts, which all too often, sadly, go unheeded. I hesitate to say the following because no one likes a smart ass. Some wise guy saying, "I told you so," and I take neither joy nor comfort from doing so, and it is actually painful to also take credit for being right. Forced to watch and witness the blind panic of lesser beings as they, without due thought, other than for themselves, have brought our world to a staggering, grinding halt, with few of them giving little thought to the consequences of their actions and the aftermath. It's a fact of life that sometimes we must all make sacrifices, giving our own lives in some cases for the good of others. And I only have to give examples of the heroism shown in the many wars when many brave people died fighting for the freedoms that every living soul has the right to and deserves. This so-called pandemic is stretching things a bit, and I, for one, am glad the panic is nearly over. And I can't prove how many lives have been saved, but it is mine to ask the question, at what cost, and which generation, as if I didn't know already, will be asked to foot the bill. Every positive has a negative. Nothing in this world of man's desire is given freely. That is the law of nature, as is survival of the fittest. Which brings me to my point, my prediction from day one of this fiasco, that we would all see and suffer a global depression, financial ruin, starvation, not forgetting homelessness with all its degradation, that millions will suffer lingering death down to lack of immunization from diseases previously controlled, and also not forgetting the mental health of our nations, especially that of the poor and those in their formative years. All of us shall be challenged to the brink of our endurance, and the world's populace shall be divided, while slowly over decades we recover, misguided by the belief that the next global panic, the next natural disaster is hovering on the horizon, hiding and waiting just around the corner. Too late to change things now, the damage is all but done. If only you all had listened. It may have been different, but that's life. All we can do now is dig deep when we are searching our souls. Take time to look inwards when proportioning any blame. I suggest it was never for our own good that those in power panicked, but for their own cowardly self-preservation. It was both political and a means by which to seize control. And like the cannon fodder, lambs to slaughter, weak-livered Beings that you are, you followed the piper, just like the children in the fairy tale, in that you overreacted only to spawn a pandemic of deprivation which will come in on the second wave. Joey John Maguire. I'm sure there will be many disagree with that, but there you go. And child of the universe, freedom of speech, etc., etc.